Hi friends, my name is Abhishek Kumar and I am going to discuss about one search algorithm whose name is breadth first search. There's two kind of search algorithm, breadth first search and depth first search. I am going to discuss about the breadth first search. In this, what happened in breadth first search, you'll open all the successor nodes of each nodes. You'll traverse the if you think about the tree, the binary tree, you will traverse level order traversal, like 1 2 3 for 2 and 3 3 4. You'll go to level order traversal. In this also you'll go to successor node. For one, it's like in the adjacency matrix I am shown here. This is the adjacency matrix. In this adjacency matrix I am here. 1 is connected to 2 and 4, 2 is connected to 1 6 5 3, 3 is connected to 2 and 5, 4 is connected to 1 6, 5 is connected to 2 7 9 3, like this. From 11, and 11th node is connected to 10th. This is how I'm going to represent this graph. And breadth first search, you'll go to every successor node of each node. In depth first search, you will traverse to the every depth of the node. Like 1 is traverse to 4, 4 is traverse to 6, 6 is traverse to 7, 7 is traverse to 5. It's happened in depth first search. But in breadth first search, what will happen? 1 goes to 2 4, because 2 and 4 is 2 successor. 2 will traverse to 6 5 3, 3 will traverse to 5, 5 is traverse to 9 and 7, 9 will traverse to 8. Like this will be final BFS path. Now in this in Q, you are seeing here that the final BFS path of this graph is 1 2 4 6 5 3 7 9 8 10 11. How it's come? There is an algorithm. I'm going to discuss about the algorithm only. For now, just see, this will be the breadth first search path. For 1 2 4, 1 have 2 successor node, 2 4, 2 have 3 successor node, that is 6 5 3, 6 5 3. 4 have 1 successor node, 6 already there. 6 has 1 successor node, 7 6 7. 5 have 9, 5 have 9, 5 have 7 also already there. 5 is 3 also, 2 also, 3 is already there, 2 is already there. Now 1 2 4 6 5 3 7 9. Now 3 is already 3. What is the successor node of 3? That is 2 5. We are seeing 3 2 5, 3 2 5 already there. Go to 7 5 6 already there. 9 will go, 9 will go to 8, 9 go to 8. Till now you see there is one BFS path of this graph. Actually there is two disconnected graph. Okay. There's two disconnected graph. One is this, one in this, and then there's 10 and 11. You can write in any order: 11 10 10 11. It's upon you. 1 2 4 6 5 3 7 9 8 10 11, like this. Now see how it's came. There's algorithm behind. I'm going to discuss. Suppose delete. I would like to delete all this. Make it big. Try. Now suppose we go to start with first node. You can start with any of the node, it's upon you. Suppose I am going to start with first node. You will put the first node in Q, 1, and 1 have 2 successor node, that is 2 4. You are seeing here, you can see here 1 has 2 successor node, 2 4. You will put it into the Q, 2 4. Just maintain one result path also, BFS path. Till now what we have inserted it into Q, 1 2 4. Now there is no successor node for 1. Then what will we do? We will pop out this one. Why we will pop out? Because suppose first see why I'm using Q here, is that if it's actually we have to traverse all the successor node. Like suppose 1 2 4, Suppose you will go to if you will use stack, and in stack you will, what you will do, 1 2 4, you will insert it to 1 2 4. When you pop out the element, will pop out the 4, because it's just no use. Why? Because we have to traverse from 4 also. Now why would I'm going to pop out the fourth node? It doesn't make any sense. So we'll use queue data structure here. So make it queue data structure here, and according to the queue data structure property, will, if you pop out the element, it will ultimately pop out the first element. That is the node where we have actually started with, the first node. So the first will be pop out. First will be pop out. Will go to second. Will traverse from second node. And one more thing you have to do, that 1 to 4 is visited. No, 1 to 4 you will make a visited array like this. 1th node, 2nd node, and 4th node is already visited. 1st node is visited, 2nd node is visited, make it 1. All of the 4th node is visited. Now if we counted 4 any of the at any time, will doesn't make any approach at that particular node. When if you counted with 2 at any node, will doesn't make any counter here. It's no use, because it already visited na. We does not want to conclude two nodes with same number, like 1 2 4 4. We don't like it. We don't require that. Sorry, 1 2 4. Now will traverse from second node. Second node, you will see 1 6 5 3. 1 is already visited, 6 is not there, you will put here 6. 5 is not there, you will put 5 here. 5 is not visited. 3 is not visited, you will put 3. And 6 is visited, 5 is visited, and 3 is visited. Now our till now our visited is 1 1 1 1, like this. 7 and 9 10 11 nodes are not visited. Now we'll pop out the second one. After printing, sorry, I made a mistake. You will put like this also, 6 5 and 3 in queue. Till now our queue was 1 2 4 6 5 3. Now we'll pop out the second. After popping a second, we'll get 6 5 3. Okay, now we'll pop 4. What's the fourth successor? 1 and 6. 1 is already visited. 6 is already visited. Will doesn't do not do nothing. Now we'll pop out the sixth. I'll pop out the sixth. 1 2 4 6. You will go to sixth node. 2 4 7. 2 is already visited. 4 is already visited. 7 is not visited. We'll put into the queue. 1 2 4 6 5 3 7. We'll put in also our BFS path answer to 6 5 3 7. Now we'll go to fifth node. Now we'll pop out the fifth. Now we'll start traversing. Now we'll start searching for the successor node for fifth node. And so pop out the fifth. You will go to what's the fifth successor node? 2 7 9 3. 2 is already visited. 7 is already visited. 9 is not there. 9 is not in the visited mark, so we'll put it into queue. 9. 3 is already visited. Now 1 2 4 6 5 3 7 9. Now we'll pop out the third is 2 5. Third successor node is 2 5. 2 is already there, 5 is already there. Now we'll pop out the 7. 7th 5 and 6. 5 is already there, 6 is already there. We'll don't do nothing. Now we'll go to 9th. 9th is 8. 8 is not visited. We'll make it 8 and we will put it into the queue. 8. So for our BFS path of the first graph will be 1 2 4 9 and 8. 1 2 4 6 5 3 7 9 8 will pop out. Now the queue is empty. Our final answer will be 1 2 4 6 5 3 7 8. But in this graph, there's two disconnected graph there. 10th and 11th. 10th is already not visited. We'll make one condition that will call BFS path. In this we have started from 1, right? So we have called BFS from 1, BFS of 1. So it's traversed all the path until queue is empty, and it makes our answer like this. And suppose 1 2 is visited, 4 is visited, 6 5 3 7 8 9. It's up when it's come to 10. 10 is not visited, so it start from BFS of 10. Now again it's called BFS of 10. It make a call on BFS of 10. Starting we have make a call from BFS of 1, and with the help of that call we encountered this path. Now the 10th node is not visited, so we call again BFS of 10. I'll show you in your code, you'll get clear about it. 10 BFS of 10 will call. What will 10 will be put into the queue. What's the succession of 10? 11 pop out, 11 pop out. Now the queue will be empty, so the final answer will be 10 and 11. 1 2 4 6 5 3 7 9 8 10 11. This is our the final BFS path of this two disconnected graph. Now I'll see this algorithm through a code. In code I'm going to code the BFS algorithm. As you're seeing in this graph that these nodes are starting from 1 to 11. 1 2 3 4 like this the nodes have been started, and total number of nodes are here 11. So I'll store it in N, and the edges are total 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This is all 12. I'm going to store it in E. So I'll take number of nodes and number of edges as input, and for storing all the path between the node I'm making one adjacency matrix. Star this I made it edges of I is equal to Newton 2D matrix. And one more thing, I'll go through 1 to n, because if I'll go from 0 to n I'll miss out the last node because it's traversed to only 10. I lost one node, so I make it equal to not correct, and at that point I'll mark it all 0 initially. C less than n, C plus plus, it's just a 5. Oh sorry, 0. And I'll make one visited array for checking which node have been already visited. So I'm making visited, and I'll make initially all 0 because initially all the nodes are not visited. I equal to 0 or less than visited of I is equal to 0. Now I'll take all the nodes as input. Same. Sorry, I'll take a node that like this A B. This all at A B 1 2. There's a path. I'll put it 1 1 4. There's a path 1 2 6. There's a path 1. So I'll declare 2 more variable. I'll take as input here and make it 1. It means that there is a path between 1 to 2, 1 to 4, 1 to 6, 1 to 8 like this, and reverse also I'll make it. It's not of no use, but for more clarification. Now after getting all the information from the user and making all the nodes path, making it 1, I'll finally call BFS, passing as a parameter edges. Source will be 1 from I'm starting from 1, number of edges and visited. I'll make it VFS function now. Now in VFS function C, I'll going to pass parameter as edges. It will store the information about the path between the nodes, source, number of edges, visited, which path have been visited, which nodes have been visited. Now I'll take one queue, name helper, and make one, as you see in the figure that initially one is being inserted into the queue, so I'll insert one in the queue, and after getting insertion into the queue, I'll at that time also I'm making the visited array as marked 1 because I visited one. So next time if we encounter one node, first node, then I'll not do any operation on that node because it already visited. Why do we require that path again and again? Now we will perform this operation until the queue will be empty. Empty. And that time I'll under this operation I'll take 1 because I'll go to traverse all the successor node of 1, so I'll take it 1 helper dot front, and that time I'll pop out also, because if I'll not pop out then I'll again 1 will be already there, so again we will traverse from 1, again we will traverse from 1. So I'll after traversing all the successor node, like 1 I've traversed 2, 4 will pop out to traverse to check all the successor node. After getting 1 pop out, we'll do operation on 2. After traversing all the successor node of 2, we'll pop out 2 like this. I'll getting pop out, make it pop. Make it pop. And this is our path, so I'll print the path. This is our path, and after getting the front, I'll go to all the successor node of 1 and check if there is path or not. So I'll start from 1 and go to n, and we will check if there is a path between, like see, from front I am storing 1, so from front it is 1 there is no path, so I don't need to do operation on 1. 1 to 2 is 1 there is a 1, 2 there is a path, 3 is not path, 4 is not path, 5 is there is no path, so 1 2 is there is path, so I'll call again from 2. I'll check there is a path or not. Edges of front of I is equal to 1 if there is a path or not, and visited of I is equal to 0. It's not already visited or not. Initially it's required that its node has not been visited. I am assuming that obviously it's not visited. So if I have found one path from 1 to 2, so I'll push 2 and 4 like this. I have made in the explanation 2 and 4. I'll push 2 and 4. So I'll push 2 and 4 and put dot push I, and that time I'll make visited, that node marked I will visited. Now this is the final function. I'm calling the function 1. Now I'll make it run. Q was not declared, I think it's a header file. listed. Okay, and make it dynamically. No. Now I'll pass this input 11 number of nodes, and one, two, there is a path, 1, 4, there is a path, 2, 6, there is a path, 3, 5, there is a path, 2, 5, there is a path, 2, 3, there is a path, 5, 7, there is a path, 5, 9, 5, 9, there is a path, 9, 9, there is a path, 4, 6, there is a path, 6, 7, there is a path, 10, 11, there is a path. So I'll find, you will get 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8 as a path.